Hey superstar, it's Gavin here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the power of some different supplements and products that I use in order to have more energy and vitality, so I have the energy to handle life, to help people, to be more productive, to make more money, and much more. Let's get started. Hey superstar, Gavin is here from Wake Up Fulfilled. I'm going to be talking to you about energy in this video. Energy is your currency. The more energy you have, the more money you will make. The better you treat people, you have better moods, you have a higher vibration. If you're bouncing off the walls with energy, you lead a better life. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that I consume pretty much on a daily basis to enable me to have a lot of energy. Not necessarily going to be talking about diets, I'm going to be talking about certain products that I consume, supplements, herbs, and nutrients that I consume in order to have an abundance of energy. I'm someone that actually experienced something called adrenal fatigue, got really badly sick. And coming out of that, I learned from a nutritionist how to fuel my body. Now every body is different, and your body might require something different from my body, but I'm going to show you some things that a lot of bodies need. Now, I'm not a dietitian, not a doctor, not a nutritionist, so please do your own research with this stuff, although most of it's natural. So the first one that I want to share with you in order to create an abundance of energy is Blackstrap Molasses. Blackstrap Molasses. And I actually have my own concoction of Blackstrap Molasses. I'll share that with you in a moment. But Blackstrap Molasses is the waste product from sugarcane. And Blackstrap Molasses is highly nutritious. It's got a lot of nutrition in Blackstrap Molasses. Whereas they feed us the white sugar, the refined sugar, carbohydrate, which gives us temporary energy, temporary pleasure, activates the dopamine, destroys the gut, the good bacteria in your stomach, and you become addicted to this substance, and they put it in everything. Sugar is a drug, and we need to understand this. If I could put cocaine and sugar in the same category, I would. Right? It's a drug, and it's just being fed to us like no problem. And then we have health problems, diabetes, high blood pressure, etc. And now we have to go and get drugs from the pharmaceutical companies in order to subside the sugar that we're consuming in the first place, which is causing the problem. Always go to the root of the problem, which is what you're putting in your mouth. Right? It's important. It's kind of interesting. I just done a session with one of my clients, and she wanted to stop eating sugar and want to work out more and exercise. And we rewired her brain with neutrality shifting so that she doesn't consume sugar anymore. She felt the shift instantly. Really powerful stuff. And she wants to eat healthy instantly. Really powerful stuff. So we have neutrality shifting coaching available. The link will be in the description if you want to find out more about that. So sugar can be very detrimental for the body. They extract the sugar, and then they leave the Blackstrap Molasses. The Blackstrap Molasses contains copper. Copper is really important for your brain, It's very, very important for the melanated beings, darker complexion. Copper will help you have a stronger nervous system. It will help get rid of brain fog. I don't know if you get brain fog up here. A lot of people are watching the screens. You're on a phone all the time. We get this like tension up here in the sinuses, around the third eye. Feels like there's a blockage there. Feels like you need to like squint your eyes. You get glasses, they put lenses in, doesn't work. You want to get blue blocking glasses. My particular glasses have blue blockers inside of it. It's just like there's a layer on top of it which blocks out the blue light. So when I'm on computers, I don't get that fuzzy brain, that brain fog. And so copper actually helps with that. Sometimes I'll be looking at my screen and I don't realize I don't have my glasses on, and then my brain will start to get a little bit fuzzy and brain foggy, and I get 1 teaspoon of Blackstrap Molasses, boom, straight away, brain fog gone, 5 minutes gone. Okay. Now also I do a sinus cleanse as well because that helps with that, but majority of the time I'm wearing my glasses whenever I'm looking at a screen so that I'm not getting that brain fog. Also, in the Blackstrap Molasses is a very, very important nutrient, which is magnesium. Magnesium handles over 300 processes in the body. It's one of the most required nutrients in the human body. Phosphorus is one of the most important nutrients in the body as well. However, we get it in most foods, so we don't need to worry about it. Whereas the magnesium is being depleted. We usually get magnesium from the grass, the soils. Right? However, the way the farming industry is working right now, we don't get much of it from the soil. It's not going into the foods and the carrots and the potatoes and stuff like this as much as it used to. And so the magnesium is being depleted. So it's important for us to supplement on the magnesium. Okay, please check with your doctor and stuff like this if you actually need it. I think a lot of people are deficient in it. From what I've researched, a lot of people are deficient in magnesium. So chances are you need it, especially if you have anxiety. You're always tense. It's hard for you to relax. You've got a lot of tension. You go to the gym, you're not recovering properly. This is probably because of a lack of magnesium. Magnesium repairs the muscles, it helps you recover, helps you sleep better, reduces anxiety, helps the brain work better. Very, very good for the brain. Magnesium handles 300 processes in the body. This is in Blackstrap Molasses. Another product that's in Blackstrap Molasses is iron. Iron is very important for oxygen. Gotta get that oxygen. We breathe in, we breathe out. We can't last without oxygen for more than like a couple minutes, right? It's our most important fuel. And so some people are iron deficient. We call that anemia. I'm anemic. So people who have anemia, is very important for you to get adequate amounts, optimal amounts of iron in the right form. Okay, so because most forms of iron will give you constipation, and it's just the wrong form. When it comes from nature, when it's natural, your body easily absorbs it. It's like, yeah, sucks it all up, right? Because it's the real iron. Blackstrap Molasses has the proper iron that's good for your being. So I consume Blackstrap Molasses every day. I notice when I'm low in iron that it's harder for me to breathe. It feels like I'm breathing but nothing's going in, no oxygen's going in. And so it's important for us to get adequate amounts of iron. Iron is good for physical strength, strong. You want to be pushing more weights in the gym, or you want to be exercising, you just want to feel all around more stronger, right? You need to get that iron in, make you feel very, very strong. Okay, so Iron is really important. It also has manganese and other nutrients in it. You can go and do your research. I just shared with you free. I need to get on with the video. What's important when you're consuming the Blackstrap Molasses is adding vitamin C. We can get the vitamin C from lemon or lime juice. So you squeeze some lemon and lime juice. So the amount that I take is 1 tablespoon of Blackstrap Molasses and half a lime or half a lemon, and I squeeze that in and I drink that. And I have it warm or cold. Okay, either one, doesn't matter. However you like it, whatever your preference is. That's the way I consume it. Now, sometimes I don't put any lemon or lime in. Sometimes I add some other things. So I have Blackstrap Molasses, 1 tablespoon, and then I'll put some, like a little, like, just like literally less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is really good for the blood. Usually most herbs that are red, chili, etc., all of these particular things are good for the blood. The blood is where all your nutrients travel, is where your oxygens travel, is where all of this stuff travels. And so we want to take care of the blood. When the blood is toxic, we have problems with the skin. We get all these acne and spots and stuff like this. So if you want clear skin, cleanse the blood. Now, the cayenne pepper is also good for feeding the microbiome, which is the good bacteria in your gut. When you feed the good bacteria, they are able to absorb more nutrients, which lead to you eating less and being more fueled. A lot of people are overeating because they're not absorbing the nutrients, plus they're eating the wrong things. But when you eat and consume cayenne pepper, you are feeding the good bacteria, which helps you go ahead and digest and absorb the foods that you are eating. So you could be eating totally healthy, but yet you're not absorbing the nutrients. What I found is that when your body absorbs the nutrients, you don't need to eat as much. It's crazy, right? Because your body is getting what it needs. In some cases, people assume that you got to eat a large amount in order to grow and be strong and da 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 da. But that's counterintuitive. What we want to acknowledge is that actually, if my body gets the nutrients that it needs, I will feel full. I don't need to eat a lot of food in order to feel full. And you can grow and expand from that way. And so I add a little bit of cayenne pepper to the Blackstrap Molasses, and I add maybe half a teaspoon of turmeric, which is an anti-inflammatory herb food. And so when you are anti-inflammatory, when you're getting rid of inflammation in your being, the mucus, that inflammation, you feel more energy, right? We have inflammation in the brain, we can get inflammation in our joints, we can get inflammation in the gut. When we get rid of inflammation, we can have more energy, more vitality. Okay, so this is my energy drink. Cayenne pepper, Blackstrap Molasses, turmeric. That's what I consume all the time. And I have a vitamin C powder supplement where I add the vitamin C to it instead of the lime juice. Okay, because the lime juice doesn't necessarily taste nice with the cayenne pepper and the turmeric. Okay, so that's one of my products that I consume on a daily basis. Gives you so much energy. Very, very good for you, especially if you have anemia, because with people with anemia, they experience fatigue and feeling tired, and their brain feels tired and stuff like this, right? So when you consume Blackstrap Molasses, it gives you a lot of energy And people always ask me, how do I spend 4 hours on a call, my live calls and stuff like this, without being feeling tired? Blackstrap Molasses is my secret. Right? Okay, so now I'm going to share with you a variety of different supplements that I think is important for most of us to be consuming, because a lot of people are low in these particular elements, so these minerals and nutrients. And so one of them is magnesium. We spoke about magnesium already. It handles 300 processes in the body, and a lot of people don't have adequate magnesium. So that's one of them. The magnesium that I like to take is magnesium taurinate. This is a very powerful magnesium for the brain. Really, really good. So that's the magnesium that I take. In fact, my magnesium is not just magnesium taurinate, it's a complex. It's magnesium complex. So maybe perhaps looking into magnesium complexes. The next supplement that I recommend consuming, which is vitamin D3, especially if we're living in a concrete jungle and we don't get a lot of sunlight. It's important for you to consume vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is also good for producing testosterone. Testosterone is good for energy levels for both male and female. Okay, testosterone increases your energy levels. If you are over the age of 30 and you've got low testosterone levels, not only does it affect your ability to perform in the bedroom and your masculine strength, but it also affects your energy levels. Okay, testosterone is really important, and so vitamin D3 can help with the testosterone. So getting sunlight is another option. Don't need to supplement. If you are of a darker complexion, then you require more vitamin D3. If you are of the darker complexion, you require at least 10,000 IUs per day, which is optimal for you. Okay, you can go do your research on this. However, if you're the lighter complexion, you probably need less. Okay, maybe like 5,000. Don't know the exact number. All right, so look into how much IUs. Usually they sell vitamin D3 at around 3,000, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 IUs. So you can get it in that size, or you can go ahead and get it 10,000. There are supplement companies that offer at 10,000 IUs. The specific one that I take is called Nordic Vitamin D3, and it's really, really powerful. Really, really reputable company in terms of supplements. So vitamin D3 is another one. Another supplement or nutrient that we need to be consuming is vitamin C, which is important for iron absorption. It's important as an antioxidant. It's important to keep your immune system intact, and much, much more. We need vitamin C. Make sure that you're consuming vitamin C. And the last nutrient I want to share with you, which is really important, is getting those fats in, healthy fats, the omegas. Omega-3 is really important for your brain. Okay, omega-3 is very important. We can get that from our foods, in fish, or we can consume it as a supplement, or we can actually get it from the seafood, which is the algae or the algae. You can get it from there as well. And so when we consume these products, when we consume omega-3, it's really, really good fats for the brain, so the brain can operate and work at its best. Your brain is a majority fat. Okay, so we need to consume fats. Just that we've been taught fats are bad, but in actuality, we have different types of fats. We want to be consuming healthy fats. And so these are the supplements that I recommend. So now what I want to do is I want to show you some herbs and a little bit of a bonus thing that I do to have peak focus, peak concentration, and sort of like the NZT pill in Limitless movie. Okay, so some herbs that are really beneficial for the body. Reishi mushroom. You can look into reishi mushroom. You can look into rhodiola rosea. You can look into ashwagandha. These are some really powerful herbs and fungi. They are their own intelligence. They are adaptogenic, meaning they will adapt to the environment that it surrounds itself in. And so when it gets into your body, it will eliminate what it needs to eliminate. It will go where it needs to go to heal and expand. It has its own intelligence, very powerful. Okay, the reishi mushroom. Rhodiola rosea is good for relaxation, relaxing, the same as the ashwagandha, relaxing things for anxiety. You know, you're too up in the head, all fuzzy, right? Too much going on in the head. Ashwagandha and rhodiola rosea together is a good combination into relaxing the being. But again, do your research. For some people, rhodiola rosea affects them in a negative way. So again, do your research on this stuff so you know whether or not this is for you. Okay, so these things, when it comes to relaxing and relaxing the being, reishi, rhodiola rosea, and ashwagandha, they all put you in more of a relaxed state. You are supposed to be relaxed the majority of the time. You're supposed to be in a state of relaxation. When you're in fight or flight all of the time, you're releasing cortisol, which is your stress hormone. When you're stressed, you age more, you age quicker, and you just don't feel good, right? You feel tense. So success is a relaxed state. These herbs help you get into a relaxed state. And when you're in a relaxed state, you have more energy because you're not tense and you're not using up as much energy when you're relaxed. So become relaxed. Okay. So what most people do in order to get relaxed is they smoke, right? To get relaxed. Rhodiola rosea can help with that. Ashwagandha can help with that. Reishi mushroom can help with that. And they all have the different benefits. If you want to look into them and research them, they're all powerful and potent by themselves. So it's something you can look into. So the last bonus thing I want to share with you, which is more of a stimulant, not necessarily a natural way to have energy. Some of it, should I say, some of it is a stimulant. Most of it can be natural. Okay, that is a nootropic supplement. Nootropics. Now, there's all different kinds of nootropics. A nootropic can be caffeine, because caffeine wakes you up, makes you alert, right? You can focus more, right? Caffeine's really powerful, really potent. Now, this is a nootropic, but there's also no nootropics where it's totally like pharmaceutical, is made in a lab, is a chemical, right? There's that kind of nootropic. The ones that I'm talking about come from nature. Ashwagandha is one of them. It's a nootropic. All right. We got things like alpha. I think it's called alpha GLC. And this particular supplement helps with the communication in your brain, so it communicates effectively, right? But if you go on, do some research on YouTube, on Amazon, or whatever you want to do, you will find that there's loads of companies that sell nootropics or nootropics. Nootropics are literally foods that fuel the brain, that make the nervous system work better, that help you function, operate at peak performance. So I don't necessarily take nootropics every day, but when I need it most. sometimes that is every day. Like when I got a project, I need to get stuff done, I'm on the nootropics. Alright? So this is like a last resort. Take care of your health first and feel naturally healthy. But when you need that extra push, get the nootropics. Right? So do your research, and you will see that there's a load of different companies that offer nootropics. You want to find one where it's mostly natural herbs, nutrients that fuel the body and gives your body what it needs in order to function at peak performance. Alright, so those are my tips and ideas and stuff on having more energy. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Leave a comment below if you learned something new. Share with me what you learned, would love to hear. And share with me what you do in order to have more energy and vitality, would love to hear that too. Alright, there should be some more videos popping on screen right now. Keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.